Welcome to another video on the YouTube channel. I'm Aaron and this is going to be a video about the GoPro Hero 9 Black. In this video I'm going to focus on the unboxing experience of the Hero 9 Black, and I'm also going to compare that camera to this one, the GoPro Hero 7 Black. It's been my go-to camera for time lapses and travel videos over the last 2 years, namely 2019 and 2020. Now, with this camera I hope to make better videos, and with that being said, I'm going to divide this particular video into parts so that there's no obstruction to the viewing experience. With that being said, I hope you like this video. Let's get started with this one. So here on the table we got the Hero 9 Black and the Hero 7 Black. This is because I want to compare the things in both cameras while unboxing the Hero 9. Let's look at what we have in front of us and let's open it a little later. So we got the Hero 9 Black box by itself, and in terms of packaging, it's already different from other models since it's been packed in a hard case like this. Now, we're going to look at some of the features that are here, but I'm going to turn it to the left so that you can fully see what I mean. I'm going to put my finger over the feature I'm going to talk about. So you can take photos of up to 20 megapixels, and for an action camera that's very high image quality right there, you can take 5K 30 and 4K 60 videos. Basically you can take videos in 4K and 5K resolutions and frame rates of 30 and 60. You can also take these underwater up to 10 meters without needing a case or a cover for it. You can also use voice control on these, so you can control your cameras with just your voice. You can play your videos back up to 8 with slow motion of up to 8 times when you use it. Your data overlays allow you to enter data like GPS locations, GPS coordinates, height, altitude basically, and depth if you're going underwater. Time Warp 3.0 is a feature. Basically, Time Warp is a feature that was launched with GoPro Hero 7 and became popular because of its extraordinary stability and the fact that it was a time lapse on the go. Now, 1080p live streaming is something that you can do in this camera. You can live stream in HD. Super Photo is a feature on this camera that allows you to enhance the quality of the photos you take. You can choose to shoot your photos in JPEG, but you can also choose to shoot them RAW. When you shoot them RAW, the image quality, the image is bigger, and you can edit it afterwards to enhance the photo. You can also use the Hero 9 as a webcam, and it comes with 2 touchscreens. It comes with a touchscreen at the back and on the front, as you've already seen with the main cover of this. Now if we turn this right, we see what it comes with. It comes with the camera itself, with the battery. This is a thumb screw, the mount and a buckle, and it also comes with the USB-C charging cable and the case which we already see on top. So here is something that I wanted to show you. This is the hypersmooth stabilization feature that comes with the Hero 9. Version 1.0 of this feature came with the Hero 7, and when it came out I was hyped because that means I could perfectly say goodbye to the shaky video that comes with every model before the Hero 7. And also I wouldn't need to buy a lot of things just to stabilize the video, and I wouldn't need to do much to stabilize the video while editing it. So with this one, basically you can say goodbye to shaky video. And with that being said, let's unbox the Hero 9. It's what you came here to see after all. So here we are with the Hero 9 Black box, and it's just waiting for us to unbox it. You came here to see this, and what you came to see is what you're going to get. So let's get started. And here is the hard case. This is the moment. I'm pretty excited. So, right away we see the paperwork at the top. First, let's talk about the case. The case has a single compartment, and it's got a mesh compartment to store paperwork inside it. And the bottom half of the case has this. It's got a cardboard container to, put this inside, to remove, and the case is empty. I mean, if it came with some dividers, it would be good, but then again, for the price you buy it, it's a really good case. You can just keep this back as such. Now, let's talk about the things that it comes with. First, we see the camera right away, but first, before that, I want to talk about the accessories. And now we bring the Hero 7 accessories to compare. Right away, we see that, we have the standard USB-C cable. We got the thumb screw and the mount. We got the curve mount. So this is something that you put on your helmets. And we have a battery for it. And last but not least, in terms of accessories, we have the buckle. This rubber thing that you see on top is meant to stabilize your camera. Let me show you how it works. And we are now ready with the unboxing of the Hero 7 Black. In terms of accessories, it's pretty much the same in this end. You have the standard USB-C cable. The only differences are that because of the way it's packaged, we don't have this coming with the Hero 9 camera. This is a table mount, and it's also the mount for the showpiece style packaging of all the other cameras. And we also don't have the cage. The cage is something that came with all the other models up to the Hero 7. To put this onto any sort of accessory, like this one that I'm going to bring out, it's called the GoPro Hero Shorty. And in order to put it inside, we need to put the fingers that you see at the bottom of the cage into the accessory like so and push it in. This is just a sample demonstration, so I'm not actually going to show you how the accessory works yet. I'm going to show you that in another video. But now, since we already have the cameras outside, we highlighted the differences. We also have the same thing for each camera. This is GoPro's official buckles, and they're the only ones that come with the GoPro logo. Now, with that being said, we unboxed the camera. Let's take a look at the side-by-side comparison of the Hero 7 and the Hero 9 cameras in the next video. So now we start with the comparison of the Hero 9 Black with the Hero 7 Black. And right away we see two differences. The front screen on the Hero 9 and the size difference between the Hero 9 and the Hero 7 Black. Now, to compare the most important aspects, we're going to hold cameras side by side again. The record button is still on top. Over here on the Hero 7 Black, the left side where the numbers are shown, the Hero 7 Black has the ports for the USB-C, for charging, and for HDMI. The charging port on the Hero 9 Black is on the right side, but first I want to show you that the power button and the microphone drain both of them are here on the left side. The power button is here on the right side, and on the right side of the Hero 9 we have the door to the battery, the charging port, and the memory stick. Like I said, charging port, memory stick, battery. And now we close the camera. The battery door on the Hero 7 is down at the bottom, and here we only have the outlets for the memory stick and the battery. Down at the bottom of the Hero 9 there's these two fingers. The two foldable fingers which you can press in and out, and you got microphones underneath here, so you can press these together and stick them to anything. But the GoPro Hero 7 doesn't have that because it's so small. It comes with the cage. The GoPro Hero 7 was the last model that came with it. So, because it's also what you can use, you have to use it to put the Hero 7 onto a pole. Now, it takes a bit of time to put it, so that's why I prefer using something like a sleeve for the GoPro Hero 7 Black to an actual mount. So yeah, I only use the cage of the Hero 7 Black when I shoot time lapses. But for the Hero 9 camera to be fully functional, I'm going to need to charge this up, and I'm going to have to sync it to the GoPro app, and that means I'll give you the whole experience right after it's fully charged. So I hope you hang around for that. I'll see you in a bit. So I finally have the GoPro Hero 9 up and running, and as you can see, it defaults opens into the standard video mode. Right now, you can see I have no SD card, no memory, and there's a whole bunch of buttons. Basically, what this does is it allows you to choose the snail button over here, chooses whether or not you put slow-mo in your videos. The wide W over here, this W is the electronic lens. The magnifying glass over here is the zoom button, and this shaking camera thing is the boost. It enhances your footage, but it enhances the stability of your footage, but it messes around with your other things. Now clicking the center here, you get a different sets of preset lenses, which is to say preset camera modes, whether you want to shoot cinematic travel videos, slow motion videos, active videos, or you can choose your own kind of mode, your own kind of preset, which is to say whether you want to make it a video thing, a video, a photo, or a time-lapse mode. As you can see, well, ProTune over here, this is a software from GoPro introduced with the Hero 5 or Hero 6, and it allows you to make adjustments to your videos such that the actual video is enhanced or made worse depending on what you do. You adjust the ISO minimum, the kind of balance you want for your light, and you also have certain shortcuts which I showed you with the snail earlier, And you have hyper smooth, which is a feature that I'm gonna discard these settings because they're not really that important, but that's the video mode. Next up is the photo mode. So here in photo mode again we have different sorts of settings. The same no battery thing. I can choose whether or not to take a photo at a wide angle photo or a linear normal photo to remove that fisheye effect. The output is where you choose the format of your photos, whether to save them as RAW photos or whether to save them as then HDR photos or super photos. These are all again for different photo formats. You can choose whether or not to enable a timer, which is the stopwatch over here. You can choose to shoot 3-second and 10-second photos in 3. You basically choose a 3-to-1 type of photo or a 10-to-1 countdown photo. Again, not much over here. So the next mode is the time-lapse mode. This is where the best parts of the camera come together. Time warp is the default preset over here, and you can choose the kind of lens, you can choose the kind of electronic lens again that you want to use to shoot your videos. And let me show you some features of this mode because it's honestly amazing. If I wanted to shoot it, I would need to insert an SD card. But basically the point is, there is a feature on this called speed ramp. I can't insert a memory card right now because the GoPro Hero 7 doesn't have one either. Let me do that and I'll come back to you. As you can see, I have the time-lapse mode enabled and I now have a memory stick for my for my camera. Time warp is an amazing feature. Basically, it's, how'd you put it? It's a time-lapse on the go. And, well, when you want to shoot a video, hyper smooth is enabled on all features. So let me show you the time-lapse. Time-lapse is what they do, time-lapse video that is. It takes a bunch of photos that you shoot at a set interval, let's say around 5 to 10 seconds or 0.5 like in this example, and it compiles all of them into a video. And basically that's how I've recorded my sunsets in Sofia. Now, a time warp, which I showed you before, is basically this thing, and you're walking around with it. The night lapse though, which is a time lapse taken at night, is basically a time lapse. It's like I said, a time lapse taken at night that has an opened aperture. Basically the shutter opens more, so that more light comes into the camera and you take better shots, you take better time lapses. It's something that I didn't think I was able to do with Hero 7, and certainly nobody would be able to do with the Hero 8. Again, you choose which kinds of lenses you want to shoot your time lapses in, whether you want to shoot it at a wide angle, you want to shoot it normally, or you want to shoot it with a zoom lens. And with that, well, I've pretty much shown you what you can expect, what you have with you when you use the Hero 9. This is the end of the video, and there are many GoPro Hero 9 unboxings out there on YouTube, and I'm glad you chose to watch this one. So with that being said, If you have any questions about the GoPro Hero 9, put them down in the comment section, I'll answer them. And don't forget to like this video. And if you actually do, that's great. Don't forget to share the video with your friends and fellow techies, comment on it, and subscribe to the channel because it helps a lot. I'm glad to have achieved my year-end goal of 100 subscribers, and I want to get more. With that being said, thanks so much for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.